Hello everyone, I'm Gogi from Gogi.in and you're watching this review of Asus G11CB gaming desktop. Now here is the box pack, and inside this box you'll find this keyboard. This keyboard comes with a volume knob. You can easily increase or decrease the volume. It's pretty handy. Also included, user manual, warranty card, power cord and a mouse. This is the desktop unit that looks pretty much like any other desktop, well, unless you switch it on. On the front panel you'll find a USB 3.0 port, SD card reader and USB 2.0 ports. And on the top here you can see the audio and microphone jack. The commonly used features are easily accessible and available on the front. This desktop is available in different configuration, i7, i5. Now this one that I got for the review is Intel Core i7-6700 with 16 GB DDR4 RAM and using the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 970 with 4 GB RAM. There is 2 TB of hard disk drive. You can also use SSD if you want to. Also included optical drive, integrated LAN, wireless LAN and Bluetooth. The optical drive supports Blu-ray. This hardware is running Windows 10 out of the box and also comes with Aegis 2 software pre-installed. This is the rear view of the cabinet. Below the SMPS there is the USB 2.0 port. Below that we have the HDMI port. Below that the VGA port, and below the VGA port you'll find the USB 3.1 ports, and below that USB 3.0 ports, and next to the USB 3.0 port there is a RJ45 port, and below that the audio connectors: slide speaker, rear speaker, center, subwoofer, microphone, line out. This is the graphics card output port, and there is also the DVI port. For best results you'll have to connect this to your monitor using the HDMI cable. I have a VGA monitor and for some reason the VGA port is disabled, so I'll have to use the HDMI port, but I can still switch on this desktop. That's the power button, and once you switch this on you can actually feel how powerful this desktop is. Switch off the light and it still looks pretty impressive. The desktop as well as the keyboard, both are lighting up. There is a software that comes preloaded. You can use that software to change the desktop LED. I have connected the keyboard and the mouse on this desktop's front USB ports. The keyboard lights up, makes it easier to use when you're working in a darker environment. And this is the optical drive. I'm going to connect this desktop to my TV. Now TV is with a full HD resolution and I'm using the HDMI port. For best results it would be better if you use a monitor. In fact, you can also use a 4K monitor. This desktop supports it. I have pressed the power button on the desktop. This is just to give you an idea how much time it takes to boot up this system. It took some time for the Asus logo to show up, but once you get that, within seconds the system is ready. The system is ready, keyboard and the mouse are working, and let's check out the system information. Windows 10 Home Edition, and as already mentioned, it's powered by Intel Core i7-6700 CPU, clocked at 3.4 GHz, 16 GB RAM and 2 TB of hard disk space. And here are the partitions. This desktop unit is really powerful and comes with a efficient cooling system that helps the G11 stay cool. This is the pre-installed software that you can use to monitor this system and also fine-tune it. It also comes with the lighting mode that allows you to change the desktop color. That's the LED color. You can choose any color that you want. Once you are satisfied and apply the settings, the same will be replicated on the desktop. Gaming users spend a lot of time near the desktop, so this is definitely a very good option, changing the light as per their mood. I'm running the Nova benchmark application, and as you can see the graphics is very smooth, and here is the score 2107. This hardware is really powerful. It can play many well-known high-end games, but I'm going to try the Far Cry 4. I've installed the Far Cry 4. Do note that I'm using a HDMI TV with full HD resolution. For better results, it would be better if you use a monitor, especially a 4K one. The gameplay is very smooth and the graphics on this TV is also pretty good. You're going to get much better results on a monitor. The Asus G11CB is specially made for gaming users, and this desktop does come for a price somewhere around 1 lakh Indian rupees with the desktop unit, keyboard and the mouse. For comments, updates and the price, do visit my website. The link is mentioned in the description section below.